actually going on in the music industry, guys? Hi guys, welcome to Gusto News on Gusto TV Africa, and I am your host, Sugar. Thank you so much for all that you do for us here at Gusto TV Africa. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, every quarter of contribution to see to the growth of the community. Guys, I'm saying very big thank you, and without wasting much of our time, let's delve straight into the news because there's quite a lot to unpack, guys. There's quite a lot. So now, starting off strong with the big four and Odumodu Black. I'm saying the big four because we actually have four of them in the news today at once. And what has made this possible? It has to be Odumodu Black. Now, you guys, Odumodu are taking to his ex account to say, I woke up to see people saying I'm famsing Davido. You woke up to it. Like, they've actually been saying that for a very long time. But it seems Odumodu actually just saw it. And then, Sheon, an ex-user, now took to his ex account to say, industry OS. I mean, if you know what that means, oh my God. That's like very brutal because why would you call Odumodu that? So now there's been, a lot of allegations that Odumodu, you're famsing Davido, and then you are still praising Wizkid, and then you're praising Olamide, and then you're trying to be on good terms with Burna Boy. Like he just wants to be everywhere. That's what fans are saying. That he just wants to be everywhere. But definitely, guys, they've also gone on to say, na real businessman. Gento has gone on to say, you know what, Odumodu Black is a real businessman. I mean, maybe that's what he's supposed to be doing. And then we have Provi saying, if Portable starts, they ought, he go join body. At this point, guys, is Odumodu Black actually famsing? Or man is just trying to be careful? I mean, we have an Afrobeat artist that actually picked sides, and now, let's not really go there. But I feel like he's just trying to, act safe, play safe, not pick sides. But even though he's trying not to pick sides, I mean, if you're looking at it very well, like too well, you've seen that he's actually picked a side, but at the same time not picking sides. And then we have Sheon saying, if I drop music today, you go farms me. Fans are still, believing that Odumodu Black is actually famsing. He wants something from all of these, relationships that he's trying to build. And then we have Kraft saying, he don't want to make any fan base ATAM. Definitely, because, we've had other Afrobeat artists actually, told that part. And it didn't look like he ended so well. Because if he farms the video now, some outsiders or FCs will disregard him. So he just wants to be on everyone's good book, guys. Well, is it actually possible to be in everyone's good book? Like, is it possible? And now we have MEO saying industry machine is trying to be neutral for his own selfish interest. But you can say that again. Like I said earlier, guys, man is trying to play safe and he doesn't even want any sort of mistake. I mean, he's trying to build a career, build a brand, build a name. Kini ball, like we will not hear that, what brought that Odumodu is the fact that he picked side. Man is just trying to play safe one. Probably that's how it is. But then he's gonna say, you know what? I'll farm anybody I like. Nobody will go tell me who to farms, guys. And then moving on, still talking about one of the big four that we definitely know. We have Davido. Davido's 5 album has spent 2 weeks at the number 1 on Apple Music top songs, top albums charts, guys. And if there is one thing about this album, guys, it's been making wave. Like, people have actually been vibing to every single track of this album. Talk about Offer Me, Tech, 10 Kilo, With You. Like, let's not even mention With You. Lately, can't feel. I mean, you guys, let's not even talk about With You. Let's talk about every other song on the album that everybody has been vibing to. Look at 10 Kilo, promoting body positivity, and all the big girls are actually like, you know what, Davido has done this one for us. Let's actually, vibe to it and then be happy. I mean, 5 albums on the Apple Music Nigeria top albums chart has really been doing well. And then 2 weeks. But do you guys think that No Signs of Weakness being on number 2 is actually going to displace Davido's 5 album very soon? Like, do you think for any reason that it is possible? Let me know your thoughts in the chat box below. And then looking up to fan reactions, we have Sinbad saying Damini go minus soon. Yeah, I'm saying, even asking you guys, do you think that Burna Boy can actually displace Davido off that position? And then Sinbad has come to say, you know what? no. Burna Boy will actually go lower. And then we have Crestwood saying album of the year, guys. I mean, have we actually, we've not had all the album of the year now. So why are you not already picking your own album of the year? Like, we've not had other albums. We see how Mayokun trying to drop an album. We see how Burna Boy bringing up an album. So what are we saying? We see how Olamide about to drop an album. So what are we saying? And then we have Kelechi saying, as it should be now, more incoming. More incoming. So how many weeks are we predicting now that, you know, Davido's wife is going to spend on the #1 spot on the Apple Music Top Albums charts, guys, Nigeria? And maybe, just maybe, it might just go on to spend about a month, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks. Who knows? Like, who really knows, guys? I'm still talking about Davido. We've had a major link up. I mean, the one that we've had before, you know, is Davido with Bright Chimeze. And now what seems to be like another link up, you know, maybe a link up, maybe they bumped into each other, maybe they plan to meet. I mean, actually just seen a link up between Davido and K1 The Ultimate, the legend of one, you know, one of the pioneers of, you know, music in Nigeria. Like, we're talking about, you know, legends of music. I have not mentioned K1 The Ultimate. Are you joking? Now, with this link up, you guys remember that K1 The Ultimate and Whiskey actually, you know, they have this like very beautiful relationship. I mean, they're even always linking up. You're always seeing videos of them on the internet. But then, guys, fans have actually been talking. Now we have Eddie saying, what's Davido always telling people in their ear? Guys, if I tell you that I'm not curious, I'll be lying. If I tell you that I am not curious, I'll be lying, because man is always going to say something into someone's ear when he sees them. Like, you know, just a few weeks ago, a fan had, you know, met him, and then he's like telling his associates that no, you can't shout at him. You know, you can't shout at him. And then he moved to him, gifted him, and then still said something. Like, this man is always saying something into someone's ear anytime he meets them. But I'm so curious to know what Davido is always saying into their ears, guys. And then we have OVC saying Whiskey told K1 to help him beg Davido in their last link up. That's why K1 invited Davido for a meetup. Ha! OVC, I think I want to meet you in person. Why? Because this your, you know, the way you have the whole information, and maybe there's just more. Maybe, you know, this one that Eddie is saying he wants to know what Davido is always telling people in their ear. Maybe you might know what Davido is always telling people, because Whiskey okay want to help him beg Davido. How now? Like, how did you get this information? And then we have Jen Rio saying why people around them, they always shout everywhere. Jen Rio. Okay. Moving on, we have Rema, guys. So, you know, Heavyweight seems to have been so quiet yesterday. And like, you know what? Let's just come out and cause a little bit of chaos. And Rema was like, I think this is going to be the perfect time, because it seems like everywhere is quite kind of quiet. Not really quiet though, because yesterday itself still had, you know, its own touch of, you know, 1 or 2 chaos there. But Rema was like, you know what? Let's add more to this chaos. So let's even create a major chaos, guys. And this guy actually dropped pictures that has been making everybody raise their eyebrows. Like, what is going on, Rema? Like, what exactly is going on at this point? Because we do not know again, guys. Like, what is going on? So Rema had gone on to share, you know, these pictures on his social media pages, and we're like, oh, okay. What is going on? Is there something coming? Is this, you know, a way for us to keep talking about Rema until he shocks us again? Or we might just be expecting another single, because there has to be an explanation to these pictures that Rema actually shared. And then we have Wako Luxury Breed comparing you guys. You know, so you're comparing one of Rema's poses to that of Daniel Rega. Wako, if Daniel Rega catch you, if he catch you, he's gonna hold you. He will hold you tight. And now we have Izeze saying this one they this one they behave like Portable with all these pictures. Like, okay, like how? But if I really going to be serious, I mean, there's not appropriate artist that would actually expect to be able to recreate something like this, or even do something like this first. Definitely, Portable comes to mind. We know that you can actually do that. And then we have Kenny White saying, "You get some kind of money where you go start to do some assault." You get some kind of money when you go begin some assault. Like, you start some assault. Why? Is it because of happiness? Because Kenny White, this one is actually serious. So, like, what kind of money do you want to have that's not making you some assault? But definitely, guys, fans have actually been saying a lot about these Rema's pictures. Like, these new pictures definitely needs, you know, we need explanation. There has to be something behind it. It can't just be pictures. There has to be something behind it, and maybe there's something. Maybe we're expecting a major announcement soon. Let us know what you think about it in the chat box, guys. And then moving on, we have Seyi Vibez. This man actually proved yesterday that, you know what, I don't need to shout. All I just have to do is what? Do the work, and my fan base, they'll do the talking, they'll do the bragging. They'll do everything that they need to do for you to actually know that Seyi Vibez is still in the game. So this man yesterday, dropped a song, a new single, Pressure, new sound, new style, even the lyrics, so new. Everything about this particular song just giving a different version of Seyi Vibez, guys. And yesterday, his fan base actually came out in numbers. Like, they're like, you know what? Our favorite just dropped, so we have to come out in numbers and actually support him. And the fact that you guys kind of agree with me, maybe to an extent, that, Seyi Vibez fan base might just be one of, the many fan bases that we have that are probably not toxic. I mean, I see that I didn't shout when I said that. I just say probably not toxic. But let me know in the chat box. And then for the FCs, the 30 VGs, do you guys think that Seyi Vibez are just already be building a fan base that's coming to compete with you people? Or them no reach, like, who them they, like, who them be? Maybe them no reach, but then you guys let me know in the chat box if you think at all that, this fan base that Seyi Vibez is actually currently building. No Seyi, no vibes. And then moving on to what fans have actually been saying, we have my godfather saying, we know his type. 1 million first day, 5 million after 6 years, set and on mashallah. How now? Like, how? So now, No Pressure song has gone on to garner over 1 million streams in less than 24 hours, guys. Like, this particular song, new style, new Seyi Vibez, new lyrics, everything is just so different. And now it's going to garner over 1 million streams in less than 24 hours, guys. And then my godfather is saying, we know his type. 1 million first day, 5 million after 6 years, set our master. Say masala. Like, really, you see how to. I thought it was always Davido's conversation that we used to have, a whiskey, a Burna Boy. But then it's looking like any conversation now that the people have the opportunity to, they will just do it and bring these people into the conversation. But then, do you guys think that, with the amount of numbers of streams that this song have actually garnered, maybe it's just recency bias, maybe after the whole noise and buzz and shout and everything around the song has actually gone, that maybe promotion and all of that, maybe just maybe it will no longer do this kind of numbers. But you guys let me know in the chat box. And then we have Mazi saying, which kind of farming be this one? Who is listening to the song? Okay, now we have CR7 Ronaldo. Definitely this is parody, Abby. My question is, who are the people listening to his song? Definitely, I said it earlier that Seyi Vibez is actually building a fan base that is so strong. So if you're actually on X, which I know that you're on X, you must have seen now. So I want to believe that this has to be probably a rhetorical question, like, maybe it's a rhetorical question, like, let me just cause trouble some. And then we have Uncle Zay saying, you know what? I'm not gonna stay here while you ask that kind of question about my fave. You not listening to his music doesn't remove anything from his fan base. He's covered, don't worry. Like, Uncle Zay, you know what? My fave is covered, so you better do not start asking questions about, who even listens to his song? Because people actually do. Like, people actually do. His core fans actually do, guys. And amidst all of this debate, Seyi Vibez was saying, in the link up with the Empire CEO, definitely the music distribution company, and people have actually been eyeing that. But then we have PZ saying, great deal for Seyi. Now we go take all over the world. I mean, guys, do you think this is just the starting point for Seyi Vibez? Or man is already just basking in the, in the success and achievement that he will actually start getting. And then we have Pascal Tony saying, this guy is not talented. This is where I need that. Because did you just say he's not talented? And then we have Ray saying, make him and Ashake give us one, guys. What do you think an Ashake and Seyi Vibez, collaboration is going to look like? Or maybe Seyi Vibez and Ashake just give us, this, sound, Ashake sound on Why Love, Seyi Vibez on, Pressure, and maybe just bring those two different sounds together. What do you guys think it will be sounding like, guys? Let me know your thoughts in the chat box below. And if you guys remember, if you guys remember, you remember that at the beginning of the news, I said it seems like Burna Boy, it's as if somebody wants to prove him wrong. That, you know what? All these things that you're saying is not real. It's not true. Maybe, or just maybe. So Burna Boy had taken to his Insta story a few weeks ago to talk about, the revenue from music, how much our favorite Afrobeat artists are making. It's like, you know what? I'm giving you the information, you do the math. And if I tell you that Nigerians for 1 week straight carried calculator, yeah, they actually did. They carry calculator. And when they hear that, oh, this particular song has recorded over 3 million streams, or 375k streams, or 875k streams, they're like, okay, how much? How much has this Afrobeat artist gotten now? That's exactly how Nigerians and the Afrobeat fans were like for about a week straight. You know what? And then we have Chela, like if we have one artist that controlled the whole, you say the whole of the country. He controlled this Afrobeat space with his sound for the longest period. That's be my darling, oh my darling. I mean, my darling has been recorded over 20 million streams on Spotify, and then is already even eligible for gold certification in South Africa for selling 20k units. I mean, and lots of achievements from this song alone, guys. Now, what happened? After all of this success, all of this achievement, Chela is like, you know what? I can't just sit back and then keep ordering Uber or keep jumping Uber or be in a Toyota Camry or be in a Volkswagen or be in Lexus or be in on that. I don't want to be in all those things. I want to be in a Benz. I want to be in a Benz or lawyer, like in a Benz, so that when people see me, they know, it's here. So now he's going to celebrate his success with a car, guys. Automobile. Boom, boom. Best, guys. And then after he made this post, like, you know what? Oh, God has done it. The Lord has done it finally. Finally. What now happened? Fans are like, you know what? Relax. Sit down. Let us school you. Let us tell you some things. Now we have Mary Kid saying, laughing my house out. Not one song though. Moreover, my darling is a big song, brah. Like, You people can actually say that yes, he bought a car, but don't say that he did it with just one song. Because definitely my darling is a big song, Abby, yes, but don't say he did it with one song. I'm sure that Mary Kid is one of those that carried calculator and like Oloye Odogo has told us that they earn so amount on one particular song. So definitely it cannot be that he got these bands from just one song. No, it's not possible. Like, it is not possible in any way. And then we have Ayanfe Oluwa saying, with one hit song, I'll go enter studio tomorrow. Ayanfe, please, on your way there, call me. Let's go together. I have a very nice voice. You must have known. You should be knowing by now. So let's go together, because you alone cannot buy their Benz. And then we have Big Ben saying, is success care? Una know the advice upcoming? ? Like, you better advise him. What have you achieved that you are going to buy Benz? But then Big Ben, what do you mean by that though? Like, what do you mean by they know the advice upcoming? Like, is he not supposed to buy a Benz if he wants it? And now we have Bad Boy on Serious saying, una still they believe Oloye like this. Oh boy, you like say that's not the way anymore, because if Oloye's information was actually correct, I mean, do you think that he would have gotten a Benz? But like Mary Kid that said, it can't be from just one song. My daddy must have actually boosted the other songs to make him big enough or rich enough to be able to afford that particular Benz. But then what do I know? I'm talking about big enough, guys. Talking about one hit that before he even dropped already garnered about 500k videos on TikTok, and that is the viral song that Spyro and Sade finally decided to drop. Sweet. Guys, this particular song, it is actually sweet though, because if you're on TikTok and you've actually been on TikTok, see people do short videos to it, dance to it, like, definitely Folashade Odelo Maggie, Folashade me Maggie. Or Madrubadi. If you have not Drubadi to that song, I don't know what you're doing currently. Maybe your name is not Folashade, but I'm very sure that currently all the Folashades are actually very happy, because this particular song seems to be for them. And then we have Chief saying, this dude loves generic music, just wants a hit by all means, rinse and repeat. This one is serious. So this one is serious. But is that what you guys think about Sade and spiral? Do you think they're just after it songs or TikTok songs, or they just want to make something that everybody will just be singing to? Is that what you guys think they're after? And then we have Somadina saying, "Sure, they disturb on a normal level. They disturb. Like he actually they disturb." And now talking about one Afrobeat artist that fans seems to have been disturbing. I mean, if he had dreads, I would have said they've been dragging his dread from left to right, front, center. In fact, maybe by now, hot dreads are off his head. But he actually doesn't have dreads, though. He doesn't have dreads. And we're talking about famous Pluto. So yesterday, all of us were relaxed, we were calm, wearing, we're not even chasing clouds. All of us were just there, we're just chill. Nobody is dragging anybody, we're just chill. And then famous Pluto now said, I think this is the best time to enter the room and announce to you people that what? I'm going on a Europe tour, the famous Pluto Europe tour. And they're like, come here. Then I did what? Dragged him by his collar. I said, see down there, what are you talking about? With what? 2 songs? Naskra. Or what exactly? Like, what song do you have? Just Naskra, and you want to go. And then he's going, you know what? Actually, it's not 1, it's 2. Correct your sleep. Guys, are we expecting another one? Correct your sleep. So he's trying to say, you know what? Maybe I'll just go on this tour with 2 hit songs. You can't, don't play with me. And then he also took to his Insta story, to actually reply these people. Like, you know what? How can I say I want to go on a tour and all of you are just, laughing at me? You're just trolling me. You're dragging me. What exactly is the problem? And maybe they're just saying, don't do this. So we saw the ones that wanted to do it and, it didn't quite end the way. So now you now say, when the time reached, this your lab go turn to cry. Like, man was so mad that he's like, I'm going to curse you guys. Like, I will curse you so hard because, the prayer that we used to pray is for our cry to turn to laugh. But now famous people are like, you know what? No. You drag me. You join people in dragging me. The laugh. It is well. Because I go too pepe. Then he went on to write in quote, with a 2 song. 2 hit songs, actually, not 2 songs. So he said, correct it. And now he says, EP coming. Okay, let me try and tell you, know what? I'm going to start my, Europe tour soon. But before then, I'm going to drop an EP maybe, so that when I go on this tour, definitely I will see like a lot of songs to sing. And then we have fans actually coming for him again. Because I said, these fans, cause his own work, they're not scared of those things. You can come out and say whatever it is you want to say. They will still come back to talk. Now we have ex-lovers saying, if you reply us for here now, why not reply us on X where we dragged you? Make them chop you raw. You see message for Twitter, you go they reply on IG. Like, guy, what you saying? Face us here, head on, full chest. Don't run somewhere else to reply us. Now for X here, we drag you. No go IG, go they reply us. I mean, was it actually right? Maybe famous people should have stood his ground and like, yes, I said it here. You people who trolled me here, I'll reply you here. And then we have Grace Perry saying them, not they talk, saying now Whiskey make him. They talk, saying now Whiskey make him also. Is that what you guys think? I mean, Whiskey just could sign him, but do you think Whiskey that must have actually played a major role in, famous people being so famous for him to now start thinking that, oh, you know what, I want to go on an Europe tour. I want to go on an Europe tour. Is that what you guys think? Let me know in the chat box below. And then we have Ola saying Whiskey fans sub. Like, Whiskey fans that trolled famous people yesterday, this is your sub. Catch it, take it with your full chest. And then we have the wicked no Seyi no vibe saying this one not even started. This one don't even start beefing. Like, you know what? Where have you gotten to that you have already started beefing? You better relax. You better take it easy. Like, take it easy. I'm talking about an artist that seems to be taking it easy, but now too easy. Seems to be Mayokun. So now, sometime this year, Mayokun announced. What did he say? So crazy, I dropped my first single 9 years ago and nothing ever remained the same. Shout out to Davido for the opportunity. My third studio album, Still the Mayor, drops on the 2nd of May. We didn't ask. This man dropped Jackpot. Everybody vibe. Everybody say, okay, is he trying to win his way back into the heart of his fans for leaving them for so long, or trying to, buy his way into their heart, or, appeal to their emotions with the song and the lyrics and the message that the song passed. And now this man now came to announce that, you know what, I'm going to drop my third studio album on the 2nd of May. Then he now came out again to say, you know what, if I say I will not drop on the 2nd of May again, because one thing, I'll be dropping on the 23rd of May. He said, okay, no problem. We're supposed to be eating good today like this. But I said, no, I'm going to break your heart. No, who am I to make you eat good? Not today. Not today, guys. Man has actually postponed the date for this album again until June 13th. Why is all this happening? We do not know. But I know that there will be predictions from you fans already. So let's get into it. We have Valid to Weird saying, what do you all expect? Fujimoto still applying pressure everywhere. So, if I just drop one single, but I don't go and drop song today, and maybe that's why it's like, you know what? I'm not dropping again today. I'm not dropping again today until the 13th of June. Do you guys think is that valid? Valid, is that valid? Do you guys think it's valid? And then we have actor saying, laughing out loud, BRR run for Bonner. Hmm. Do you guys think that's what the problem is? Do you guys think that's what the situation is? And then we have Kish saying he's scared, so they don't swallow it. So they don't swallow his streams with all the A-list artists releasing. Are you saying me a place not an A-list artist? Okay, but you guys let me know in the chat box why you think Miracle has, decided to continue postponing his album release. Maybe just maybe he go reach June 13th now or June 12th midnight. And I say, you know what? I can't release today again. Maybe until July or August. We do not know. But let's just hope, fingers crossed, that on the 13th of June, we actually eat good from Mayor guys. And that's all we're going to be having on the news. Thank you so much for all that you do for us here at Gosso TV Africa. We really appreciate you, and I hope that you really stayed entertained, informed, and then you have all the latest. I feel like if you guys are here always, you can actually go out, beat your chest anywhere to make, boast and argue on anything about Afrobeat, because when it comes to full-time information, you're always getting it here. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.